Democrats are the real racists.
Nick Ramasworthy.
Prager you. Dennis Prager, you know that guy.
That we will only see the return of the remaining hostages when Hamas is confronted and destroyed. The sooner this takes place, the better the chances of success will be. Blah, blah, blah. He's basically saying, okay, Hamas, we're going to bomb the shit out of you. We're going to do the same thing we did to Iran. And the funny part about this is just a little while ago, apparently, Hamas just accepted the latest Gaza ceasefire and hostage deal. Like minutes ago. Just like an hour after Trump said, hey, we might bomb the shit out of you. Well, that's when Hamas suddenly said, hey, wait a minute, Trump, we agree to this deal. Now, we gotta see what actually happens because we are talking with Hamas. This conflict's been a shit show, but it sounds like there is some agreement to some kind of peace deal. Or not a peace deal, but a ceasefire. And let's pull this up. So Hamas has accepted an updated proposal for a ceasefire in Gaza, presented by the Qatari and Egyptian mediators. Okay, so this is the deal by Qatar and Egypt. This is part of a last-ditch effort to reach a deal and avoid a major new Israeli offensive. You know, they might get forced out of power now. If we get a ceasefire done, we get some kind of agreement, they might just get forced out of power. Hamas. Because now the Arab world is saying, we want you guys out of there. It's a mess. You guys suck. You have no clue what you're doing. Get out of here. And now people are saying in DC, yeah, this is the first time in years I was able to walk at night and feel safe. And we're getting more and more National Guard in DC. For my guess is after they physically clean DC up, take it over, do what they have to do there, it sounds like, and it's my hope, that they go to bigger cities like New York, LA, New Orleans, Chicago, do the same thing everywhere. Start physically cleaning up these cities. Everywhere. Start physically cleaning up these cities once and for all. Clean up graffiti up. Make it nice again. That's going to help Trump's approval way more than anything he can do, really, right now. I still think the economy hurts, but if he can physically clean up like Chicago and Detroit, do you think it's going to hurt Trump's approval? Do you really think it's going to hurt Trump's approval in these areas if he's cleaning up these cities?
Yes, because it's fascism.
Oh, gosh. Carbo posted this. Again, go follow him. He's a great guy. He asked, and this is a good question, what even happened in the New York City of 2010? It was safe, clean, and iconic. And instead of hopeless high on drugs verbally threatening you, they'd play folksy music and hope you donate $1. I mean, he's not wrong, by the way. The people we got now, they're just high on shit. Like, they're threatening people, they're trying to kill people. And look at the streets of this city just a couple years ago. It just looked cleaner. And this is just 15 years ago. What changed? What has changed in the last 15 years?
De Blasio.
It was de Blasio.
And then Zoran's going to come in and it's going to get even worse.
Yeah, and a big reason also is because of the drug problem in America. Instead of trying to treat people the right way, we just give people drugs. Be like, here you go, Timmy. You have issues with, like, mental disorders? We'll give you some drugs that totally work, and they don't work. That's what happened, and that's why we have a real problem. It's not a homelessness crisis, it's a mental illness crisis.
Joe Biden, a corrupt politician, not a smart man, never was. By the way, go back 40 years, he was not a smart man 40 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
But now he's in particular bad. This was done by a corrupt administration.
Simple logic for 5. The last guy brought up MTG. The only thing you have to worry about her is wrecking your home.
President, this war would have never taken place, and he would have been very happy because he would have liked to have seen. I mean, they went through hell. He went through hell. This war would have never happened, and the people that were killed, a couple of million people, a lot of people with soldiers and everything else, And the people that have been displaced and forced into other areas and other countries because of what's happened, none of that would have happened. And I'm just saying that he was a horrible president, whether it was the borders or this. He was just a horrible, corrupt president. You want to...
DC News, I guess, crime in DC is down by 10% already, or whatever. Carjacking's down by 80%. And apparently, they've already cleaned up 80% of homeless encampments, which I find strange. I thought that these homeless encampments had to stay there. I thought there's no way to clean them up. Those people need to stay there, but in a week, they literally clean 80% of it up. What does that tell you, by the way? It's as if our cities were ran like shit on purpose. Wow, what a shocking turn of events. I mean, seriously, how can anyone explain that? Other than we had incompetent leaders that didn't give a shit, they let these people stay there, and the second Trump gets in office and does that, suddenly it's not a problem? We could have dealt with this for years. We just let it happen because we had incompetent leadership, we had very corrupt leadership, because what they would do, instead of trying to, use the police to do their damn jobs, they would start these bullshit social programs that go to them somehow. They always get a cut of the pie somehow. It never goes helping people. And that's what happens.
Not a lot of people know this, actually, so I'm just going to say this outright. Putin is a moderate by Russian political standards. There is a shit ton of, actual middle to older aged hardcore Russian nationalists in the Russian parliament who are openly talking about reestablishing Imperial Russian / Soviet Russian borders. Putin, by all accounts, is somebody you want to have on your side, or at least in a good diplomatic standing, because he's the only person who can hold those political factors within the country at bay. The moment Putin dies, there is an extremely strong chance you are going to see hard-right Russian nationalists actually take power. And these are the kinds of guys who are willing to throw half the country's population away for a single fucking inch of land. So yes, Ukraine absolutely does need security guarantees because it's the only way they're going to be able to avoid World War III. My Texas Army National Guard unit is one of many units currently being activated to help ICE out with the containments. And yeah, I did mention this on stream. I've been reading up on it. Yeah. They're using National Guard units and whatnot as auxiliary forces because the bulk of actual federal law enforcement is being deployed to blue states because there are a shit ton of sanctuary cities and such right now, especially cities like Chicago and New York. Y'all are going to see a very big crackdown soon. But the reason that they're shifting all the law enforcement to major cities and not... Oh, cool, my graphics card's shitting the bed. The reason that they're shifting all law enforcement from the border to major cities is because at this point, the majority of illegal immigrants live in the cities, especially these big blue cities where they know that they can get away with it. The border is not quite secure yet, but crossings are down significantly because we're actually taking a stand on this shit. So, yeah. It's like $5,000 to $6,000 a month now. The hard work now is going to be going into these cities with Democratic mayors who are saying, yeah, come get us. And now they don't know how to deal with it because the Trump administration is trying to get close to 80,000 new ICE and Border Patrol agents to deal with all these fucking people in these big cities, and they're using National Guards in red states to help out as an auxiliary force because they have to focus on these big blue states with these giant fucking cities that are sanctuary cities, like Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Atlanta is one of them.
Yeah, I mean, that is huge that we're upping this up. We're getting 100,000 ICE agents by the end. Thoughts of the Oklahoma teacher test? Yeah, something about they have to have any teachers from New York and California have to prove that they're America first or something.
They have to take a test made by PragerU. Dennis Prager, that guy.
No.
So PragerU, the conservative slop organization, makes a test that the California libtards have to take.
Up at that point, is one of the questions related to Israel?
It's probably.
Yeah,
do you think Israel?
so.
What's a question they should ask for that?
Is Hamas a terrorist organization or something? I don't know.
Yeah, actually, I could see them saying that exactly.
No, be like, oh, do you think, what's a belief again that a lot of evangelicals hold about Israel? What's it called again?
Yeah, that they're God's chosen people, that it's like the promised land.
Yeah.
Those who bless Israel will be blessed.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It's like, if you say no to any of those, automatically you're not America first. This is the old interior, alright? This is the old interior, this is nice, it's rustic, and this is the new one. Ugh. This looks fucking disgusting. Look at this shit. And this is actually a better picture. There's some out there I can't find. It's literally just a gray wall with like a cup on the wall. It's like, this is what companies are doing now. They've been doing this for about, gosh, when did this crap start? Like maybe with Apple, I'm guessing? I don't know. I mean, this is disgusting. F woke.
I don't think that, honestly, that's not the worst picture of Cracker Barrel
Yeah.
I've seen. I think I've seen worse ones.
I gotta find the other one. Look at this shit. This is real, chat. This is this is a real picture. Look at this. Imagine if Mission Barbecue did something similar. I don't know what that is.
Tyrone's here.
Hey, Tyrone.
Oh yeah, that's kind of similar to what I was talking about.
Yes,
hello there.
this is hideous. This is the shit that they're doing now. President Donald Trump will be patrolling the streets of D.C. tonight with the National Guard to get a first-hand look at the state's new law and order. Trump will be on the streets tonight.
That's my president!
Come on. Get the top hat and the cigar. Come on, do it. Beat Winston Churchill. Pull up. But yeah, so President Trump.
What I voted for.
What?
I said I got what I voted for.
Yeah, so President Trump.
What? I voted for President Trump to keep my ass out of the sandbox so I can help fucking clean up these streets, and that's exactly what I'm doing. This is the best fucking president I've ever had in my damn lifetime and probably will ever have in my lifetime.
Listen, this is what we gotta do. We are physically cleaning the filth up. Suddenly, there's been no murders for a week. The city's safer now. It's getting cleaned up.
Crime is an option, and the state abets it.
Yeah, guys, what do you think Bukele did in El Salvador? You think he did nothing for years? He did the same thing. He physically cleaned up the filth. And look at it. Now it's getting to a point now where the president should be able to walk in the streets of D.C. Is that really a controversial thing to say? Is it?
Yes, because it's politically incorrect.
But speaking of that, apparently the Fed might not even cut rates now for September. Great.
Thank you, Jerome Powell, for being a piece of shit.
Yeah, they're not saying, oh, we may not cut the rates now. No. It's a joke.
Because, they want to screw over Trump.
Jerome Powell needs to be removed. We need somebody who is going to cut interest rates. The only way we can get growth to cut the interest rates.
If you were to say, oh,
I'm an economist.
But inflation, Tyrone.
Inflation is fake.
Fake, it's
No,
like
but
it's fucked up.
seriously, who gives a
They
fuck if
created
there's
it.
inflation or not? You need to cut the rates. Make it cheaper to build things in America.
That's true.
Make it cheaper to invest in America.
Yeah, people forget about this, but interest rates in under Trump in his first term was like basically zero. And we had no inflation. So what does that tell you?
Inflation is a choice. When you have a government in control of currency, the government determines interest rates, the government determines inflation because it determines the value of the dollar. I'm aware that is a gross oversimplification of everything, but honestly, I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because we don't operate on gold standard or bimetallic logic. We're using a fiat currency. And my fucking God, if we are on a fiat currency, we can absolutely cut interest rates. Because if we cut interest rates and we have these trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars of investment coming in, we can combat inflation. We have tariffs. Big, beautiful tariffs that are coming in and making up for all the money.
Files.
Because they wanted to be more conservative. These idiots don't understand this. They really think just because they disapprove of Trump it's because he's gone too far or he's not liberal. No, it's because for a lot of young people, they want him to do even more. These morons don't comprehend that. And yeah, right now, voter registration is getting more Republican for young people. It's crashing and burning. But oh no, actually, young people are getting more Democrat. Screw off. I'm getting sick of these people. Remember, in 2024, they were saying the shift for the GOP with young people were fake. How'd that go? Trump might have won. He came close to winning Gen Z. Yeah, that went well. In fact, it's gotten so bad for Dems that the New York Times, they admitted that all these Democrat groups that registered voters, they're now admitting they're not trying to register young voters anymore. For those that don't know, this is a real sign. This was at a protest against Sears, and it says, hey, Winsome, if trans can't share your bathroom, then blacks can't share my water fountain.
I want to say something really quick on that.
Oh, it was just satire.
If I see one more single fucking person say Democrats are the real racists because of that, I'm going to blow your fucking head off.
We on this Real American stream are not unironically saying the Democrats are or aren't the quote-unquote racists. But the thing is it's, I mean, I don't like Winston Sears. I'm not invested in the Virginia race unlike 2021. More invested in New Jersey. But that sign is horrible optics. And it's really bad. It's like, who is this appealing to?
This is what you get when you have old-ass white people. I saw a couple top comments like, wait, was she a George Wallace
Especially when
voter?
they're having a problem, it sounds like, with getting blacks to turn out.
Yeah, and you're gonna attack Sears for being black? Are you serious? Remember how Sean brought us supposed to be this electoral god that's gonna win by 50 points? Maybe this race a toss-up, remember that?
He's down by like, what, 10 or something?
He's down by 6.
I am so fucking tired of the people who said that Sherrod Brown even had a chance at this shit, because at the end of the day, this guy lost by almost 4 points to Bernie Moreno, and that's not a dig on Bernie Moreno. He's just not a very strong candidate. Yeah. And John Husted is like normie, generic Republican, fucking Mike DeWine, win by 15 or 20 points type of Republican. He's not losing to Sherrod Brown. That's just how that works. Sherrod Brown, his only chance of staying in the Senate was I think Trump had to only win Ohio by like 6 or 7 points, and he would have won by about half a point. That would have been it. He's done. I don't even know why he came back. Listen, had he run for governor, that would not be good, because Vivek Ramaswamy is not exactly an astounding candidate. But he's running for Senate, and people immediately go, "Oh my God, he only lost by 4 to one of the worst Republicans we've ever ran." And
oh God, no! Florida Democrats did a thing.
Oh.
Did they,
Look at what they're doing now.
Oh my God.
the Trump
Hiring
thing.
with Newsom.
No!
I encourage all the Democrats to copy Newsom's strategy and see how
It's AI!
Hey, keep doing it.
Look at it! M-dashes are everywhere! It's AI!
It's all AI. Yeah, it's all AI. Trump does not use M-dashes. He never has.
Well,
if he does use it, it's not fucking AI. This is just, oh my God, AI slop, total flanker death. Oh my God.
This reminds me of, remember 3 months ago that every Democrat started swearing in every video? Like,
Yeah, and then they're polling today. Stop doing it.
Yeah. They're doing the same thing! They're doing the
I
same
think that's
shit!
also their strategy. That's like literally Beto's strategy for whatever race he's gonna run in, is just swear constantly.
Wait, there are Democrats in Florida?
I would like to remind people.
Active, which I expected.
We got breaking news out of Chicago.
Vivek is actually outperforming Houston.
Guys, we have breaking news out of Chicago. President Trump has announced that he will search federal resources and or National Guards in the blue crime-infested city of Chicago after the DC mission is complete.
We need to save Chicago.
Physically clean up
Please,
Oh man,
please, President Trump, do not send me to
Iraq.
Chicago. I don't want to go to Chicago.
You're going to Chicago.
Tyrone getting deployed to Chicago to deal with the South Side.
Oh my gosh, the South Side.
Chicago right now? I know he's in Illinois. Is he in Chicago proper?
He's in northern Illinois.
Yeah, so right now, we are going to... So Chicago's next, then I'm guessing LA after that, and then we're doing...
LA.
I think right now he's prioritizing like the mega cities.
Yeah.
Which is like
No,
Chicago.
and then New York, there's going to be a very special operation one.
Military if needed in DC. The military...
So cool.
Do it! And President Trump has said that Mayor Bowser, I can't go to that name still. Mayor Bowser. But she said that she better get her act together, or she won't be the mayor for very long, because we'll take it over. Yes! Say fucking
As I've always said that I think the federal, full-on federal takeover of DC was like the final, it was always the last resort.
But now
I don't want to say the S word.
Yeah, she's actively fighting it.
Which is insane.
Because the racist fascist takeover.
For those that say this unconstitutional, it's literally a law. They wrote in like the 70s or whatever. It's a law. He's just enforcing it.